You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action. Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Tiny.
Dan, he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. The opponent at your end. Really was a very strong season, guys, for Jameer Nelson as he bounced back in a big way. You know, he got his scoring up and was acting as a playmaker at a much higher level than what we were accustomed to seeing from him.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
He's the Magic's franchise record holder in assists with over 3,000.
You know, I would have guessed that Scott Skiles had more than that.
Me too.
Skiles had so many back in the day, but it just shows you the consistency and the production that Nelson has given that team over almost a decade now. And can mix in a little post-up game as well.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Bennett, shot clock at 5. A three ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You might not think of him as a
later basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Tiny. Bennett. Here's Tiny. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Vucevic. And Aflalo kicks to Nelson. Back to Aflalo. The basket good. Here's Harris. After the made shot from Andrew Bynum. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And they get it back. They retain possession. That is good. Selson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Feeds it to Harris. He kicks it to Aflalo. Fires it up. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
What an easy win for him last time. As Steve mentioned, Clark, the turnover differential was a major factor.
Yeah, I call it disruptive in a word from the defensive standpoint. They were all...
And so it's Cleveland with it. After the three-pointer from Aflalo. Bynum defended by Vucevic. Down low. The shot's good.
Rebound always travels well in the NBA, and at this point, we can say with certainty, physically, this league won't be a problem at all for him. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Tiny, that's good. Nelson with it. Now guarded by Tiny. Aflalo the pass to Harris. Traps in the tray. Here. To the middle, Zeller. He's guarded by Aflalo. And there's the pass to Harris, defended by Bennett. Here's Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Passes to Oladipo. He dishes it to Harris. Tips it. Great positioning.
Execution. This is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And the shot's good from Tiny.
Tough brand of basketball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, guys. Tiny in their last game against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 51 points and had active hands on the defensive side of things as well, coming up with some key steals.
Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6.
Good D.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 4. On the wing of Aflalo. And it's blocked by Miles. Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Aflalo. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Right now, they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close out in the postseason. And, of course, Orlando, right now, quite a ways down below.
When I look at Cleveland, they've had such a tremendous rate. Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponent at your end.
Him in both the steals and blocks columns. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin,
To the made shot from Tiny. And it's a Flalo penetrating to the paint. Vucevic, that's blocked. They retain possession. Oladipo misses.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Price outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Oh, that's blocked. Turkoglu outside. Maxey the pass to Turkoglu. He dishes it to Oladipo. Here's Maxey. And the shot is long. Their miss. Here's Tiny, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there,
Tiny, the pass to Verajao. Here's Tiny, defended by Turkoglu, and that one's good. Here's Tiny, guarded by Nelson. Crawford with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Harkless. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket. Wait from the Magic on the break. Harkless, covered by Irving. From half court, can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers lead by 16. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Tiny, an impressive effort here today.
yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Tiny in at point guard. Bennett is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Andrew Bynum, and it's Irving in at the 2.
Tremendous luck in the NBA draft lottery and had the first overall pick in 2 of the last 3 years.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Tiny, guarded by Harris. The shot's good from Tiny. Tiny.
Seems like he's going to keep him there. All by himself, it looks like.
Going back to what you said about the Cavs, great luck for them indeed with 2 number 1s in 3 years. That's definitely how you turn a franchise around.
Well, you got to make sure you hit on those draft picks. And as of right now, I would say only Kyrie Irving is a sure thing. Dion Waiters, the jury's still out. Tristan Thompson looks like a nice player. He's getting better. And we'll find out with Anthony Bennett.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Kicks it to Harris. Back to Nelson. And you can count a Flalo outside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retake. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Leonard the pass to Waiters. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Well, Mike Brown hired back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got a chance to know him a little bit when he's an assistant with the Pacers early in his coaching career and was let go by the Cavs back in 2010. Family laid down roots in Cleveland, and I think he's glad to be back.
Now here's a Flalo. He's got 12. Davis kicks to Nelson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 12 points for Jameer Nelson.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And for Mike Brown, his firing kind of... Stevie uses his size well defensively.
He's tough to back down. He's got a barrel chest, strong legs. Offensively, he's not a guy who finishes over the top, but he's crafty in the way he can go through bodies and kind of find ways to get the ball into the basket.
And good on the second tonight. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively, guys. Their passing was dynamic, shot making, a really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
You know, it seems like when they
Defensively, they're giving up no easy looks.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Last time they met in Cleveland.
I'm surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Going back to what Steve... Pass to Tiny. Now Verajao inside. And he drops in the layup off back to Turkoglu. Launches a three. That is good. Turkoglu's got 5 now. They set the pick. Tiny the pass to Bennett. And that one's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defense.
And Davis gets it. He dishes it to Oladipo. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through.
His dunks simply defy description at times.
To the inside. Nice shot by Bennett. Bennett's got 9 points. Pass to Crawford. Lets it go with a 3. And a
Gaines bug at halftime, and it's been palms away ever since.
Here's Tiny. He has 4. Davis setting the pick for Crawford. That's good. Crawford's got 5 points in the quarter.
First half, I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And Bynum backing in. The jump hook. And a... Now here's Turkoglu. 5 points in the game. Here's Crawford. And good coming off the... We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Gets... Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The man combined at guard, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Nelson. There's the feed to Vucevic. Bynum with the steal. Passes it to Tiny. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That's good from Tiny. Here's Nelson. Drains it from 7.
The shooter, Kevin.
Tiny, the pass to Bennett. Pulled the shot a little left, but the 3. Nelson with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And that one's defended by Bennett. From 10 feet out, and Davis can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Tiny. Bynum tried to break loose. No good from Tiny.
You know, Tim, not sure what happened there.
It could have major consequences, Kevin. If this game's still in question, it's really a tough time to lose.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. How much to be critical.
Out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of conscious.